Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish. Welcome to episode 80 of our Factorio Space Age playthrough where we're working on upgradable bases. Last episode we got Cryogenic Science going. Having sent that off to Novice and researching that. I've actually now done sort of the new, or most of the new capabilities here. I guess I haven't done that one. So we should get that one. And these require the Promethean science pack, so we can't do those yet. Okay, so we're going to start with that. I came here to say oh yeah, we did this stuff. So we researched portable fusion reactors, fusion reactors, all kinds of stuff. Which is good. I also want to do a native build of rocket fuel here, and so let's just go ahead and do that. Where's my stuff? I want something like this again. I did plunk down the borders of this grid here where we're going to bring stuff in by train eventually so that I could build this guy off to the side. Built another power plant. Figure it's never hurts to have more power and more heat. And I think what I want to do for this is just make sort of a... Let's see, how are we going to do this is the question. It would be nice to have this on the end here. So that the rocket fuel can just come out. And let's see. I think the reality is that we know the ratio comes out right. If we do solid fuel. Did I not leave enough room? Yes, I did. Okay, good. And then next, this guy needs, I guess, ice. Well, we do need ice. You could be next, or with this guy. Solution separation. I guess you want to go that way. I guess it doesn't really matter which way that guy faces. And then let's see. I think I still need to do this. Because we need to get chem plants in here for the ice, or making water rather. This guy, and I guess I want to stick it here. Can I get two of these in? Is the question. What if I did this and sent the water back that way? then out here we did the recycler guy. Where's my ice recycling guy? Like this stuff. Is that what I want? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what this is going to look like yet. Curious if I can make this work. Alright, we'll have to work out heating in a minute. Then I think we just do these guys. And we get recyclers. We got the little loopy guys on the end of the recyclers, these things. Something like this. Okay. Now the question is if we can heat this thing. Okay, that sends water that way. If I do this, I can still... Because this guy... can go this way. Oh, I can't have this guy here, but can you reach anyway? Oh, good. All right. Do I need to just like coat this whole thing in something like that? That will still fit. That's fine. But I need to make like 6 of these, I think. So we are going to be tiling this stuff. All right, this is going to go this way. You have to go in there. You have to go at least to there. Something like that. And then it looks like I also need to go in here. Okay. That gets both of those. That gets those. Okay, this might work here. Because I can go this way with these guys. think I can do this. Because I'm going to need to do this to get out this way. And then this will have to connect here. This can then come down here to heat that stuff. And then I need to get the solid fuel out. Connected here. Okay, good. That's water going. Water comes down here. Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay, I have to do something different, probably with this. Can I get it in like this? That doesn't work. That will. Okay, I think this is going to work. We've got ammonia coming out. I have water in these pipes. Okay, so I just need to get the oil in. I really wish I could get the oil in the other way. Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers here. What do we want? Where do I want to bring this? This up here. Okay. So you can come all the way up here. And where do you need to come in? Right here. Okay. And then we got to get the rocket fuel out of here. And we'll go to like here. Okay. That gets hopefully a rocket fuel in. I guess I might as well continue this here. All right. Let's try that out. This needs this stuff and one of those. Okay, oh. I need that. Okay. That's rocket fuel out. Okay, that's good. So this is working, I think. Okay, then we just need to grab all of this again. Just build these one at a time, and then we'll get all the rocket fuel we need. We need 6 of these. We're just going to go all the way right up here. Okay. Then, in the meantime, we have some new stuff we can make. That includes foundation, although it's not very useful to make it here. However, we will need to export fluoroketone, the cold stuff. So we are probably going to want, well, let's see. That means we need, we got one more mall slot here for barrels. Okay. Can we do we have room to do this? That's heated. So I can fill that guy. Which makes me wonder if we should prepare to receive hot stuff here, like on this side. So like if we did this and emptied hot, because I think if we're shipping this off to use it, I don't know if, you know, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure. Can I move this one here? this should be hot barrels. Hot barrels. And these should be the empties, which we should really just recycle. And then we need heat in here. I think that heats it all. Okay, you need to go that way. And then we need... What is the rocket capacity? 100. I think 100 at a time is probably fine. Hot barrel or cold barrels, less than 100. That will be heated. Cluster chest. That's probably too many. How about 10 barrels? Oh, fine, 100's fine. Whatever. Alright, let's see if we succeed in making that stuff. Okay, that's all heated. We don't have one of those. Okay, I'm just gonna make one. I don't have the stuff for it. Okay, what's going on here? Why no power? Nobody has power here. Oh, well, you're frozen, so you're not even looking for power at this point. Oh, almost reaches. I have to go around the back here? Fine. And then... Oh no, because I need... Right. Okay, that's that, but I also need to get this in. All right, let's see. You have to go in to do kind of the same thing I have here, whatever this thing is. So we'll do that. I suppose if we really wanted to connect these, we could do it like that. Just for good measure. Okay, good. Rocket fuel coming out there. Good. How cold is this stuff up here? Pretty cold. I'm gonna wait till that warms up a little bit. Okay, so we got our fluoroketone stuff going, so that's good. Are we filling stuff? I guess we should check. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, we got some. Okay, good. Oh, but I was not able to make a... Right. Alright, so give me one of these, one of these, one of these. Then I can make one of those. And if I trash it, the bots will put it in place. Okay, good. Right, so what else do we have? So that was foundation. We're already making these. Cryo plants, so that's fine. How about a fusion reactor which requires quantum processors? Okay, so I actually need the cold. Let's take a look at this. Quantum processor can be made in an electromagnetic plant. All right, what is that going to look like? I suspect there's hot that comes out. That is my strong suspicion. So let's see, generic EM plant. I guess this is a fine area to do. We want these guys, right? They do have hot and cold come out. As suspected. Okay, in that case, I need some room to get this stuff out of here. Alright, so the colds... Alright, so I need to bring stuff all the way back up here, or I could build this stuff down here, actually. I think that's actually better. Okay, where was that guy? Oh, generic EM plant, right. I want this, I guess? Okay, so that requires cold stuff. Okay. Oh, I gotta do it this other way. Just in case I need to go further down. Something like this. Well, that gets the cold in. I need to get the hot out here. And so I basically want probably another one of these. Do you have everything you need except the liquids? Okay. Good. That's being made. Excellent. What else? What else can we make here? These guys. Well, you take ammonia. Wild. Okay. I'll have to set up a special little build for that. Okay. How about this? It does consume Consumes fusion fuel. Oh, right, duh. Oh, but making them doesn't require anything special. Per se. Alright, I might want to scale this up, so I'm not going to add more down here. I am... 1, 2... let's see. You are going to build that guy. Oh, need map mode. Or I should actually just request some of these inserters in is really what I should do. But then, yes, also map mode. Okay. Then we need a storage chest for fusion reactors. And that's it, I think. I just requested this stuff. And I guess I need power. And how about a light? Because why not? I have not added lights onto anything here. That's okay. Worry about that later. This goes this way, but how many of these do I want at a time? One is, I think, enough. One fusion reactor at a time. Let's start with that. Okay, well, how about this guy? Fusion generator, similar. Except you're gonna make that guy. Do I need to upgrade this inserter? Because he's kind of looking like he's working hard there. That guy. This. What's the stack size here? 5? I guess we can do 10. Whoops. What'd I do? That guy. Less than 10. Okay. Very good. What else can we make that's new? I think we got all the intermediates. I guess we can make these. Oh, right. We said that needs an extra build of something. Alright, we're going to come back to that. New space stuff, but there is this stuff. I can, like, actually make an actual railgun. And we can also make railgun turrets, which also take a fluoroketone. I actually wonder if it's, rather than trying to route pipes and stuff down here, I actually wonder if it is easier to do something like this and just like bring in the what did I want to make? One of these. So like, oh no, it only consumes the cold. Okay, that's good to know. But then, you know, what if I just did this? And requested in the cold stuff. And then got rid of... Oh no, there is no... Oh no, but I need to get rid of the barrels. Okay. And this is personal railgun. So I think we only need one. Okay. Alright, this is going to take a while to build this stuff. And this is slow. But this will tile. So if we just do that. If I flip it this way, and then flip it this way. No, that didn't work. Okay, I can do this. And then I can move this guy here. And then I think that scales it. Okay, that's good to know. I'm making all this, I'm importing, I guess, all the stuff I need to make this stuff. Okay, great. That's correct. But I do need to make active provider chests somewhere. Can I like squeeze it in the middle here somewhere? Yeah. Can. Crazy. Okay. Great. How are we doing up here? This is now making... Alright, this is up to 500. Which means I think we can do... another one of these? No, actually, I want one... Actually, I want to grab, I think, this one. Does that still look right? Okay, that's the third one. Okay, good, that was a railgun. We need to make railgun turrets. Which, what do those take? Where are they? This guy. Takes a bunch of stuff. I wonder if he is similar to this one. In that he doesn't exhaust the fluoroketone. He does not. Okay. In that case, what I want to do is copy this, like this, and change this to be you. And then, oh, you didn't, oh, you did. It's like, oh, did I get the rest of the... ingredients? And I did. So you're just like waiting for stuff. Maybe I didn't get you. Oh, I didn't get you. Alright, now you have stuff. I feel like we're gonna need more of this. Let's just double this thing. And then let's what are we doing on power? Oh yeah, these guys use a lot of power. Maybe that means we should cut the power out here on these guys. Yeah, they use a lot, 2 megawatts. What does this guy use? I mean, this guy is not, these guys are not exactly energy efficient, so to speak. Okay. What else do we have? I guess all the rest of this stuff is going to be scalable, so there's no point really in putting the... okay, that should have connected... where is this stuff going? Right here. Oh, and right. I need to get this stuff up this side. This stuff is awfully close to this grid here. That's heated and powered, so that should be okay. All right, that is the third one. Wow, we're gonna go like all the way up to the top here. Okay, just slowly building this stuff. You're not in Roboport range. So why don't we just do... Oh, I don't know why I didn't do this way before. Is this where I want to do this? This is not even where I want to do this. Ooh. Okay. Let's just grab like some of this. Sure. Maybe we need to do it down here too. This should be able to see each other, I hope. Okay. Very good. So the other thing that we got is captive biter spawners. So we could think about like increasing our rate of biter egg production on Novice, but I don't know that we actually need to do that. So I think we're not going to worry about this one yet. Okay, are we kind of at the point where we need to just like finish building stuff? We might be. What other research do we have? We can get more of this. And I think that catches us up to the other levels when I'm looking at like how many science packs we need. Like this one's 32K, this one's 32K. I'm trying to just do the like cheapest ones that help us. 17, 18, those are 22, 32, 25. I'm not doing that one. Ooh, 17. 18. These are very expensive. That's a 17. Okay. All right, we're back into like just doing more long-term research. Okay. Aside from finishing out the rocket fuel here, and really this is just, I think, for completeness sake, because I don't know that we really need it. Like I was actually looking, and I added a little storage chest here and just said, listen, like don't bother burning. We have this here to get rid of excess ammonia. Oh, that's right, we need to do the power cells. Okay, so we still have to do that. But I said, like, why am I burning it just to throw it away? I've got plenty of heat in the environment. Let me just store this up. And with the number of rocket launches we're doing, even for cryogenic science, like even just like this guy is keeping up just with the ammonia that is a byproduct from producing ice for science. So I think it's fine. How is we doing? Like the single pump jack for oil is fine. I think this is all working. And this is reasonably scalable, but this is definitely cold. I wonder if it's time to, I guess what I'm gonna do is off camera. Oh no, all right, I'm not gonna worry about that. I wanna build the, okay, what do we need? We need to do just something special for the fuel cells here, because we need ammonia, right? What do they take? Where are they? These guys. Ammonia, holmium plate, lithium plate. We have everything except the ammonia in... Oh, this is not even as hard as I thought it was. All right, never mind. This is literally just like recycle all the ice. Okay, that's easy. All right, so we want one of these. And we can even just do this. You're gonna do that guy. That gets your ammonia. Okay. But you are gonna make these guys. And I guess we'll have you make 100 of these. Okay. I guess we copy this guy. And then we need to recycle the ice, which we can do. Where's my, here, I'll get in map mode. I have ice recyclers up here somewhere. I can just get this thing. That should be fine. Oh hey, look at that, I made a fuel cell already. That's good. Although I suppose this would actually be super good to like chock full of productivity because they're using such expensive stuff. Okay. How's power looking? Fine. So I'm basically gonna want one more of these. And I guess I want to collect this as well. It's 4. Let me just check what core temperature is down here. Oh, it's plenty hot. All right. I'm just going to build them all. 5, 6. Fine. And then maybe I'll build one more heat plant up top. Okay. We will slowly build that stuff. Okay, great. This is, I think, once this stuff finishes building, which, you know, I think it will, and we can build one more power guy up here as well. That completes all of the bases for right now. And so I think it's time for us to start upgrading stuff. And so just a little sort of thought about how I want to approach this. I think I started out sort of noting this at Gleba was where I first, I think, really started thinking about it, although I think all the bases are in good shape for this. Generally speaking, the parts you need to launch rockets, there's no real point in having quality to them. So that means that we don't have to upgrade quality for that stuff. We do want to upgrade quality on science, and we do want to upgrade belts and throughputs and the production machines and beacons and modules and all that stuff for the science. And then we definitely want to start getting quality versions of various pieces of equipment and sort of base infrastructure. Now, it happens to work out that there are 5 quality levels. There are 4 types of belts. And so I think what I want to do is right now sort of first level quality and yellow belts. So I think I want to go to the uncommon level 2 quality, then do red belts, then do rare quality, then do blue belts, then do epic quality, then do green belts, and then do legendary quality. And so we'll just sort of like work our way up on that stuff. And I think doing it that way will help us sort of scale a little more easily. It gives us time to like finish upgrades and stuff along different paths at the same time. And so I think that's going to be the plan. I will say I think most of the bases should be okay. Gleba for sure, and I'm pretty sure this one as well will be fine as far as the quality, not quality sort of thing. The one I do, although we are going to have to change the way that we make, for example, ice here and solid fuel. Like these will be because they're made from raw sort of materials here. This is from liquid ingredients, which means you have no opportunity to add quality to the ice here, except via quality modules. These will be fine because we'll be able to bring quality holmium from elsewhere, which is a separate problem for future Mystic Fish. But as long as you have at least one solid ingredient and it can be quality, then the output will be quality for solid ingredients. So this should be fine. These will be fine quality-wise. This one we'll have to do something about because there's no. Again, we can use quality modules here. And try to generate some, and then we can use sort of like upcycling to get sort of the rest of the quality we're looking for. So that's fine. This is creating a liquid, so it doesn't really care what version it gets, but these will both be quality by the time they get down here. Again, it doesn't matter. This guy is only liquid in, liquid out, so that's fine. And then these guys will have their quality ingredients. And so that should all be okay. So, and except that, we'll also be using quality stuff in some of the mall. So we'll have to figure out what that looks like. There's plenty of problems for future Mystic Fish. The one place that I think I maybe didn't fully think about it was here. The novice base is laid out so that most of the science production stuff is up here, so that's okay. And the rocket part stuff is down here, so that's also okay. The one thing we don't have, unfortunately, is we're gonna have to rip all of these foundries out. Unfortunately, because going through the liquid metal, the molten copper here, removes any quality the ore might have. And so, this it's just not going to work. So that's going to be sort of a big problem for future Mystic Fish. But on the other hand, it's maybe not too bad because, for example, as long as we get quality stone in, these will make quality bricks. So no problem. No problem there. We definitely need to make quality concrete, for example. So I don't know. It's going to be kind of fun, I think, to figure out how that's all going to work. It'll be nice to spend a little bit of time back on Novice, to be honest. We'll have to see how we're going to convert various stuff. So lots of problems for future Mystic Fish, but that is okay. As I mentioned, I am going to finish. Building this stuff out, and then probably stick another power plant up here as well, just because this is a long stretch with no sort of direct heat. Yeah, this guy is like, well, his heat's falling, but he's burning stuff. It's a lot of stuff to heat up. Just like sucking heat out of the rest of the base. We'll see if I have to like disconnect this or not. I'll watch it while we're off camera here, just to make sure this thing doesn't like shut down. This will continue operating fine. And I guess heat's not, we're not losing heat that fast out of here. It's going pretty slowly, but even if, like, this can drop pretty far and this stuff will still work. So I'm not, and I've got plenty of rocket fuel stored up here. And we're otherwise just like chucking stuff in here to burn it. So I think this will actually manage to recover without intervention, but we'll see. We'll see if Future Mystic Fish ends up with a problem or not. But anyway, good milestone for us. So we'll stop there. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.